Hey lovelies, welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you're new to this channel, I do reality TV commentary. I talk about celebrity news, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And everyone, please like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Now let's talk about Arionne Curry allegedly maybe pissed off at Mattel because of She by Shereé. Okay? Now let's get into it. Now shout out to True T for this information. That's where that's where I only came across this story. And so that's where I'm going to be covering. That's where I got a lot of my information from. And of course I'm going to be giving you guys my 2 cents on it. That's why you're here, right? But yeah, let's get into it. So now I know you guys remember that I covered a story about Arionne Curry posting knocks all over social media. And of course, because Mattel was allegedly going through the whole court case with Melody, you could tell that she started to remove him off social media, remove all the children's pictures from social media. I'm guessing to try to help build a stronger case for Mattel, right, against Melody. Okay. So now it seems that recently she started posting them again. So I'm thinking, what have you done to piss her off? I think we may not necessarily know her personally, but we've seen her behave in a way that is very emotionally charged. And the thing with Arionne Curry is it's almost like if you do something to irritate or piss her off, it's only a matter of time before she does something back, right? So, in our opinions, things like when Mattel pisses her off, remember when she went on a rant and was talking about allegedly when Mattel came over to her house, was trying to get with her after being with Shereé or, going over there to Shereé and almost insinuating that, yeah, he still comes home to Mama, he's still trying to get into my house whilst is openly dating Shereé, right? So, we know that, like, she pops up every once in a while and starts throwing subliminals, or she comes to us direct, honey, with the info. Whenever I feel, this is my opinion, of course, there's no way of me verifying it, but I feel like is when Mattel does something to irritate her. Other than that, she's generally a ride or die for Martell Holt, right? So what I thought was interesting was she posted Knox recently, right? And of course, a lot of people were talking about it, and she decided to add a comment calling her daughter Paris. Now, you guys know she has a daughter called Paris Holt. Now, the daughter's last name ain't no Holt, let's be clear. So, of course, she is trying to play with us. Now, part of it is I feel like Arionne Curry kind of plays into the clout that she gets. She loves the fact that like she's constantly covered by bloggers. Of course, we're bloggers. If something comes up and we want to talk about it, we are going to talk about it. But I think she feeds into that a little bit more and almost like she's performing for us. Now, this is my opinion. That's just my perspective, right? You guys are like you are allowed to disagree in the comment section below if you want to. But I honestly believe that it is a tactic because she loves the attention that we give her. Now, that said, people love to watch content about her. So if anything comes up about her, I would say this. I will talk about it. That's just what that is. Now, let's shift gears a little bit, right? So let's shift gears back to the Paris Holt situation, right? So of course people are starting to think like, yo, did Mattel pop a ring? Did they put a ring on it? Now bear in mind that Mattel tells anyone who cares to listen that he's manifesting marriage, wants to be married again. Of course everyone is thinking like, are you going to be silly enough to marry her? But now nobody even cares. We're just like, okay, you guys ride off into the sunset together at this point. We do not care. Just leave us out of the group chat. Okay. But interestingly enough, I feel like she was just trolling us, hun. She was, because she ended up saying she was just playing. Which is why I say to you guys, like, I feel like she's just playing into wanting to be the center of our conversations on YouTube. I don't know what it does for her, but I think it does something for her. I will say that. But she also made a comment which I thought was interesting, right? So she's like, oh, this white man approached her and that Knox is a handful, and told her that Knox is a handful, right? So I personally think, this is my opinion, right? I think she is trying to do indirect and subliminals to Martell Holt. She's like, you better get it together because other men are trying to talk to me. Now, this is my perspective. I can't speak for her. I can't speak like it's certain, but this is what I think. Because why else do you need to come and be like, a white man approach? Like, first of all, who cares if he's white or black? But, okay. And yes, I do think Knox is a handful. I think we all could agree on that. I'm sure she can agree on that. I'm just saying. But I just thought that was interesting, right? And of course, the fans, everybody be doing their work, honey, because yeah, he been lurking on Shereé's page, liking her pictures and videos. Now, this is what makes it worse. He does not even follow her. Now, if you don't be following someone, the only way you're going to find that person is maybe somehow they end up on like your page. Because sometimes on my Instagram, I see people that I don't necessarily follow, right? Just randomly come up on my page. But considering you unfollowed her, I would be like, ooh, maybe you don't like that. But of course, we know how Mattel ain't got no sense, right? So of course he liked it. And it does seem that now he's unliked the videos, but apparently he was liking the video where her ass was popping. Well, Shereé's ass is always popping, but you know what I mean. So I personally feel like maybe that is what has set it off. And also, I don't know if you guys remember the story that I covered about how Shereé was saying on live that Mr. Mattel still calls her. Now, let's be honest, if you're Mrs. Dearest side chick that has always been there from day one, he made you feel like, oh, it's you and him and whatnot, finally his wife left him. So you're thinking the barrier, the only problem, the only thing that is stopping us from being together and riding off into the sunset is gone, right? Why hasn't he married you? You're still waiting. You're going to be waiting for a long time, honey. He is not going to marry you anytime soon. Now, I say anytime soon because he may finally wake up and realize that there ain't nobody else that he gonna marry but you. So he may eventually marry you, but for now, miss, you gonna be a side chick, right? Whilst he is going to keep trying to get that Real Housewives of Atlanta bag, honey. That's all. So that's all I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications so you know every single time that I post. Now, if you guys have stayed here until the end, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And yeah, like, I wonder about, like, talking to you guys a little bit and just inserting, like, I know I'm a faceless channel and I feel like, but I also like how I connect with you guys in like the comments and how, like, I feel like I drop like little nuggets about like who I am in like the videos and stuff. So if you guys want more of that, of course, let me know and I will do that and just like, tell like random stories about myself in between and stuff, if you guys want that. Of course, I always do that when it like relates, but like, let me know if you want more of that. I just want to be careful to not be sharing too much if that's not what you guys want to hear. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.